Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy, hold on, GZTV back with another video, and today the popular rapper Lil Durk has dropped his album 7220, zero, whatever you want to call it, say. His fans were really hyped about it. Obviously, I was going to listen to it. Lil Durk is too popular of an artist to pass up on. And he's an artist that I've criticized in the past, not on this channel, but like overall. So yeah, I'll let you guys know my thoughts of the album. I already listened to it. It's the review. I'm not doing a reaction as we go. It's not an album worthy of that. But let's just talk track by track. Not a lot to say about Started From, but moving on to Head Taps. The Peppa Pig line, I was really upset with the album at the start. You know, I was like, this Peppa Pig line is like, seriously. Aha is a single from the album. It's alright, kind of a choppy flow, and you guys will see track to track how my thoughts changed. Shootout at My Crib sounds like every Dirk song. Golden Child, he's definitely the Golden Child making money off of this garbage off the first half of his freaking album. It was really bad. The beat is decent. Golden Child's alright. You know, it was kind of where the turn happened. No interviews. Very good hook on it. Very strong hook. Um, Petty 2, I heard a snippet of this. Future had to get this man a good song. This was a really big momentum changer in the track list as well. Probably, I said it was probably going to end up being the best song, but I don't even think this is the best song. Um, Barbarian, there's definitely some interesting background vocals on that song. It's a decent song. What happened to Virgil? I don't know why he asked that question. I mean, he had cancer. Um, Obviously the Virgil songs are getting old, like the tributes to Virgil. I mean, rest in peace to Virgil, great fashion designer, but it's starting to get old already. It's a pretty decently sounding song, and the Gunna feature, which I actually didn't see when I first listened to it, he came on the song and he sounded really good. That was a big song too. I love Gunna. Gunna's one of my favorite trap artists in the game. His voice is amazing, his cadences, his flows, everything about him. He's great. Um, the next song is Grow Up, Keep It On Speaker. This song sounds really good. Um, I was like, is this song really going to be a two-part? This is a very interesting approach from Dirk because you usually don't hear stuff like this in his music. So it was very interesting to hear it from him. Um, he's picking up, I mean, nice switch up, very fire song. Grow Up, Keep It On Speaker is definitely a top 3 song on the record. It sounds absolutely incredible. Smoking and Thinking. He's definitely picking up the pace on the album with a track like this. He's continuing the consistency throughout. It's awesome. Blocklist, another solid track. Great flow on here. On there. The next song is Differences. Summer Walker. Saw that feature and I was like, man, she's definitely going to kill this. Dirk sounded good on here as well. It took a little long for Summer Walker to come in, but you know, Dirk got repetitive after a while, and that's definitely a big flaw in his music still. Like, I don't think that's really changed from his previous albums. He's still kind of repetitive on this one, but it's definitely an impressive work. I'll talk about that at the end. Her voice, I mean, Summer Walker's voice is just angelic. Next song is Federal Nightmares. Decent, but definitely not one of his best. I mean, a little generic, but guitar is a good touch. You know, he's got to stop doing perks. You know, a lot of rappers, their subject matter is about their drug addictions, and obviously it happens. But you know, still, um, it's got to stop. He has very deep lyrics on this. This is probably one of the most personal tracks on the record. Love Dior Banks, a little weird intro. He really likes using the guitars on his songs. Pretty decent song, definitely made for a concert. Pissed Me Off, another single. And personally, I didn't really like the singles. But it gets better. Pissed Me Off it gets a little better as you keep listening to it. Last song is Broadway Girl, is one of my least favorites because of the country singer. I'm sorry, I might have a bias against country singers, but their voices are horrible. They ruin a lot of tracks. This is a single. It just doesn't work. Country and rap, stay in your own lane. I don't like Morgan Wallen. This song, I mean, Dirk lost a lot of respect for working with a guy that said the N word and had a lot of controversy. Dirk did really good. The beat's good. I don't like the country voices. It's all right, but why would you have Wallen on a track? Okay, that's it. General notes. Dirk needs features, and this album is definitely lacking there. That's definitely something I noticed at the beginning. Oh my gosh, there wasn't a lot of features. That was kind of my first thoughts. There was only 4 out of the 17 tracks with someone on it. Um, like, he's just a generic artist in general. There's nothing much to him. I think this album is definitely one of his best, but still, the cover gives me Drake vibes. I feel like he's really cool live. It's just when you listen to it by yourself on streaming platforms, it's definitely not the same. Uh, but I'm overly impressed with this album for sure. He had some impressive track runs, tracks in a row that were like, wow, these sound amazing. The album grew on me. His style grew on me more and more as I listened to it. His voice is great, no doubt. He definitely earned the voice title. I don't want to hate on his talent. It's just like his art is not the best. The singles didn't have me excited, but this album was really good. And the album seemed like it went by fast. That was another thing I noticed. It just progressed really quickly. And sometimes that's a good thing, sometimes that's a bad thing. And honestly, in this situation, it is a good thing. I really like that the album went by fast because it just felt like you were. I mean, obviously, I want to enjoy an album like this for a while, but it felt like you were definitely enjoying it for the moment. So let's see what Apple Music has to say, and then I'm going to do my outro. And then I have 2 songs to listen to today. I'm going to listen to Benny the Butcher's album tomorrow. What better vessel for Lil Durk's most personal raps to date than an album named for the address of his beloved grandmother's home? You know, he raps about the home on Head Taps. He then goes on to rap about the time he wished he could watch cartoons with his children when he was locked up, and how news of a cousin's passing once sent him into a state of disbelief. Durk has seen more than his fair share of loss over the course of his young life, and 7220 is peppered with references to the many friends and family members he's already outlived. Music making has functioned as therapy for nearly every MC who's ever picked up a mic, but you can't help but feel for Durk listening to him talk about a real life home invasion he suffered on Shootout at my crib. Remind listeners that tomorrow isn't promised to anyone on Love D.R. Banks, or live out a revenge fantasy for friend and collaborator King Von on Aha. Guests on 7220 include stars like Future, Gunna, Summer Walker, and most peculiar, oh, I can't even say the word, I'm not even going to try, country singer Morgan Wallen, who more than anything else serves as emblems of how far the MC has come since his childhood address. And although I don't like the Morgan Wallen feature, it's cool to see a change, I guess. I mean, this was definitely a change in pace for Lil Durk and his music, so that's a plus side to that, I guess. You know, the Morgan Wallen and Lil Durk communities uniting. I think that's pretty cool overall, but I don't know. I just don't really like that song, but the album's good. I mean, the more you listen to it, the more you see the art in it, but I don't know. There's still some flaws. I'm very mixed up with the reviews, and I bounce back and forth between good and bad. And like you guys will understand why when you listen to the album. It's all over the place. It's just I don't know. There's good songs here and there, and then there's other songs where it's like I'd probably skip that if I heard it again. Um, Overall, it's good. I think it's one of Lil Durk's best albums. It might even be the best album I've heard because, I mean, this is the first album I've covered on the channel. Obviously, I listened to music before I started this channel, and that's the reason I started this channel, but this is probably the best Lil Durk album I've heard. Really strong tracks in here. Features did great. He also did good on his own on quite a bit of the tracks. It's hard for an artist to carry their own weight when you're in constant contact with the trap legends of Future and Gunna, melodic artists like Summer Walker. You know, he's good friends with Corday. There's a lot of music peers that he can bounce off of for sure. But when he performs on his own really well on a track, that's where the respect comes in. That's where I'm like, okay, this guy can do this for a career. I mean, it's amazing. But yeah, hopefully he keeps going. I couldn't imagine he doesn't do a deluxe version of this. I feel like he definitely will, and I'm more than excited to listen to it. You know, he's definitely got me excited to listen to his music, and that's a really good thing because I haven't felt like that about Lil Durk since Bora Bora or India. You know, since those tracks, those made me really excited to listen to Durk. But yeah, this is some of his best music in like 5 years. And if you guys don't know, Lil Durk's been doing this for a while. So yeah, let's just see what his career can take, where his career can take him even further. But anyways, that's the video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. As always, it has been GZTV bringing you guys the reviews. Sometimes I do reactions, but I thought today it would be more appropriate to do a review of some of the biggest music releases. We got Benny the Butcher tomorrow. I might even listen to, I don't remember his name. but I might listen to this guy's mixtape. I saw in Lollapalooza